So for Learning Target 2.2, you're actually kind of looking at a two-column proof and filling in some blanks. Now, they give me this picture of these parallel lines. They show me that they're parallel. I have this transversal, and they also give me that the measure of angle 1 is 48 degrees. So Emma's next thing is to say that angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. Well, let's look at the location of those two. Angle 1 and angle 3 are formed by these same two intersecting lines, and then those lines actually form the sides of the angles. Those two angles are not adjacent to each other, so those are vertical angles. And the thing that we know from the vertical angles conjecture is that vertical angles are congruent. So this is vertical angles conjecture. All of your reasons are going to be conjectures or conjectures or definitions, and occasionally properties. So conjecture. Well, once she says that they're congruent, then she says, okay, well, the measure of angle 3 equals some degrees. Well, if the measure of angle 1 is 48 degrees and these two are congruent, then the measure of angle 3 is also 48 degrees. And this is because of the definition of congruent angles. Because if angles are congruent, it means they have the same measure. Then I go back, and the reason for this one says the parallel lines conjecture corresponding angles, and it's talking about angle 3. Well, corresponding angles, angle 3 is to the left of the transversal and below one of the lines. Angle 7 is to the left of the transversal and below the other line. Those are corresponding angles. So if I'm using the corresponding angles conjecture with angle 3, I have to be talking about angle 7. So then if these are congruent, then the measure of angle 7 is also 48 degrees because of the definition of congruent angles.